Attention is a limited mental resource or capacity to process information. There are three types of attention. Number 1, sustained attention, which is the ability to sustain alertness continuously. Number 2, selective attention, which is the ability to scan events or stimuli and pick out the ones that are relevant. Number 3, divided attention, which is the ability to perform two tasks at once. Now we will focus on attention span. It refers to the length of time during which one is able to concentrate or remain interested. Researchers in Canada surveyed 2,000 participants and studied the brain activity of 112 others using ECGs. They found that the average attention span in 2000 was 12 seconds, and in 2015, 8 seconds, highlighting the effects of an increasingly digitalized lifestyle on the brain. On the negative side, the average attention span for the notoriously ill-focused goldfish is 9 seconds. Other research shows that 25% of teens forget major details of close friends and relatives, while 7% forget their own birthdays from time to time. On the positive side, the report says our ability to multitask has drastically improved in the mobile age. But how does one improve one's attention span? P1 prepare involves exercise and diet. P2 practice involves playing memory games and practicing note-taking. P3 position involves using a positive posture, making eye contact with the speaker, and P4 pretend is using your body to trick your brain. So lean in towards the speaker, make eye contact, and smile. Teaching strategies for improving attention. The addition of emotion helps attention. The brain is social and requires interaction in order to develop properly, and the use of the strategic teaching method will allow feedback and verification of understanding. ADHD is a medical condition in which the brain's neurotransmitter chemicals, noradrenaline and dopamine, do not work properly. But what are the symptoms of ADHD? Teenagers with ADHD are slow to complete schoolwork, have a short-term memory, they are easily distracted, and they show inattention to verbal instructions. Research has also proven that it's more commonly diagnosed in boys than girls. Boys with ADHD tend to be more hyperactive and disruptive, whereas girls can have ADHD but may have predominantly inattentive type and can often appear to be in a world of their own, where the symptoms may not be noticed but can lead to academic and social failure. But what are the causes? Research has shown that the majority of cases of ADHD have a genetic component. Other causal factors, such as low birth weight and prenatal maternal smoking, also contribute to some cases of ADHD. Now we will focus on adolescence. Adolescence is the period between childhood and adulthood, encompassed by changes in physical, psychological, and social development. Research shows that adolescents engage in behaviours that increase their likelihood of death or illness, and also that it is a time of increased emotional reactivity.
The connection between the adolescent brain and attention. During adolescence, the brain matures and the prefrontal cortex develops. Teenagers experience many stressful times during this important developmental period. Many adolescents start consuming alcohol during these years. All of these factors affect the brain, thus affecting their attention span. In conclusion, we found that the prefrontal cortex is responsible for attention. Alcohol, substance abuse, lack of sleep, and stress affect this attention span. Physical activity helps to improve attention.
Thanks for watching!
Created using Powtoon.